Welcome to our video on the science behind COVID-19. This virus has disrupted the world as we know it, and it's important to understand how it infects our bodies and what we can do to protect ourselves. What is COVID-19? In December 2019, Chinese authorities notified the world that a virus was spreading through their communities. This virus is the severe acute respiratory syndrome-related coronavirus 2 that causes the disease called COVID-19 and that everyone simply calls coronavirus. It is a hull-around genetic material and a few proteins, and can only make more of itself by entering a living cell. How does COVID-19 infect our bodies? Coronavirus may spread via surfaces, but it's still uncertain how long it can survive on them. Its main way of spreading seems to be droplet infection when people cough, or if you touch someone who's ill and then your face, say rubbing your eyes or nose. The virus starts its journey here, and then hitches a ride as a stowaway deeper into the body. Its destinations are the intestines, the spleen or the lungs, where it can have the most dramatic effect. The effects of COVID-19 on our lungs, even just a few coronavirus particles, can cause quite a dramatic situation. The lungs are lined with billions of epithelial cells. These are the border cells of your body, lining your organs and mucosa waiting to be infected. Corona connects to a specific receptor on its victim's membranes to inject its genetic material. The cell executes the new instructions, which are pretty simple: copy and reassemble. It fills up with more and more copies of the original virus until it reaches a critical point and receives one final order: self-destruct. The cell sort of melts away, releasing new corona particles ready to attack more cells. The role of our immune system: the virus has not caused too much damage yet. But corona is now going to release a real beast on you, your own immune system. The immune system, while there to protect you, can actually be pretty dangerous to yourself and needs tight regulation. As immune cells pour into the lungs to fight the virus, corona infects some of them and creates confusion. Corona causes infected immune cells to overreact and send way more soldiers than it should, wasting its resources and causing damage. The severity of COVID-19: this might get so bad that it can cause permanent irreversible damage that leads to lifelong disabilities. In most cases, the immune system slowly regains control. It kills the infected cells, intercepts the viruses trying to infect new ones, and cleans up the battlefield. Recovery begins. The majority of people infected by corona will get through it with relatively mild symptoms. But many cases become severe or even critical. How can we protect ourselves? The exact death rate is hard to pin down during an ongoing pandemic, but we know for sure that COVID-19 is much more contagious and spreads faster than the flu. There are two futures for a pandemic like COVID-19: fast and slow. Which future we will see depends on how we all react to it in the early days of the outbreak. A fast pandemic will be horrible and cost many lives. A slow pandemic will not be remembered by the history books. To protect ourselves, we should practice good hygiene, wear masks in public spaces, avoid large gatherings, and get vaccinated when we can. Conclusion: COVID-19 has changed the world, but by understanding the science behind it and taking appropriate measures, we can help slow the spread of these virus. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.